his opponent's right wrist. Works a lot of his offense from that wrist control. We'll see if he works to get to it early. You see him pawn. And you got to be careful with the heavy hands. Thomas Gilman wrestled this guy at Pan Am's, and both his single leg takedowns came off of those heavy snaps, snapped him right into a single leg and a quick limp arm finish by Ortega. So Rodriguez is going to have to pick his spots with his snaps. Over collar snap, a signature, a staple at the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club. You're just seeing elbow control there. Collar and ankle attempt there.
Oh, nice post single leg.
Ends up on the other.
And could he go for a step out? And he will get one on the step out. Rodriguez strikes first, 35 seconds into this thing.
Reineri Andreeu Ortega is the under 23-year-old world champion.
And Ortega's best shot is his single leg to his opponent's left leg. High percentage finisher. Shoots a low level to that leg as well. You see him coming underhook left side. Got a really nice double leg to that same side as well. Collar and ankle attempt there from Rodriguez. Pressuring forward. Rodriguez wrestled in North Dakota State. He's a California native, so wrestled all over the country from West Coast, Midwest to now.
Oh, beautiful. Kind of a knee pull single down to the ankle. It got to the leg. Ortega, good defense. Throws those hips down, gets the foot back on the mat halfway through the first period. Rodriguez has him in the zone. Ortega circles his way back to the center. Great defense by Ortega.
USA is blue, green on the scoreboard.
And so we're going to see Passivity red. That one's going to go against Ortega. 1:17 to go in the first.
Great start here for Rodriguez. Big underdog against someone as credentialed and skilled as Ortega. Rodriguez gave Tony Ramos one of the toughest matches of his U.S. Open. Losing only on shot clock points. There's that double.
Double disappear. Around the corner. Where'd he go? Behind you. Takedown for Ortega, leads 2-1. Has a leg in on the left side. Looks like potential, trying to go for a trapped arm on the opposite side. Referee will blow it dead. Put them back up onto their feet for the final 44 seconds of the first. And Ortega, Rodriguez that was, attacking off the whistle.
Good snapping and pulling from Rodriguez. He's moving him around fairly well, creating a couple angles for himself. Lefty collar for Rodriguez. Now coming elbow control, looking for that same kind of inside reach single leg.
And Rodriguez looks like he got a hand on Ortega's head at most times, whether he's posting or pulling. Left hand, right hand. One of his hands was grabbing Ortega by the head at most times. And that's going to do it. First period to a close.
Great start there for Rodriguez. See Cale Sanderson, Bill Zadek in his corner.
See Ortega with the Brooklyn Bridge in the background. Wrestling outside.
30 seconds is up. While they're in the corner, they can talk to their coach, dry off.
And Ortega maybe has more to give. You know, I've seen this guy scored multiple takedowns against the Japanese world champion, a guy who we know is amazing with his defense. So don't be surprised to see Ortega open it up a little bit more here. But match still very much in reach here for Rodriguez. Lefty collar push and pulling. You're seeing Rodriguez dictating the ties and the motion here.
Again, that inside reach from the elbow tie. Ortega looked to re-attack, unable to fire it off. 30 seconds in the period number 2. And he gets to the ankle, sweeps around it like a single leg. Rodriguez tries a second attempt. Ortega, though, some solid defense. Stops the American in his tracks. 2:15 to go in the first.
Caution, and they're Gonna get on for that negative wrestling, breaking up the fingers, but it's white paddle by the judge and chair.
So he asks for a caution against Cuba.
The whistle wanted that caution and one for fingers. And he's going right back to it. He's got to be careful. There's that double again. Double to single. Nice finish.
Beautiful job by Ortega. And he's really had 2 solid attacks and seemed to convert on both of them so far. 1 minute into the second period. And he may have a trapped arm gut locked up. Solid parterre defense.
Yeah, Ortega not especially prolific on the mat. Wins his matches with takedowns for the most part. Back to those fingers. Lefty collar for Ortega. Now it gets a little bit tougher for Rodriguez. And once again offered and confirmed, I'm assuming for the fingers once more. So now 4-2. Now a takedown would not be enough for Rodriguez. He needs 3 points because the 2-2s would trump a 2 and 2 1s. There's another shot. Looking inside reach single is Ortega. Nothing there.
Rodriguez able to kind of step out of it, but he's going to need to kind of pick up his output. As you said, he needs more than just a takedown and a step out perhaps. Ortega fending these off, keeping solid position as we head to close to 1 minute to go. Oh, all the way behind him now. Ortega with the chest strap.
Man, he was all the way behind. Amazing defense by Ortega not to give up that 2. Now he's in a chest wrap, just kind of chilling. Got his hands locked, and Ortega looks comfortable here. 50 seconds to go.
6 minutes. It's a tough sport.
Back to that over tie collar for Rodriguez.
And I believe it was from that over collar tie where he posted and got to the leg and scored in the first period. That step out. We'll see if he can make that happen again. No such luck yet.
Good re-attack.
To the hips. Great re-attack. Ortega in on the single leg near the edge. Is going to take him out of bounds. He will indeed. One more point. 5-2 with 27 seconds to go.
Now you got to start thinking feet to back if you're Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, to the leg, but Ortega slips out of it. Short time left.
Solid showing from Josh Rodriguez, but Ortega shows you why he's one of the top 57 kilograms in the world. And there's Andreeu Ortega, gonna get his hand raised for Cuba.